Good morning, my angels. How are you guys doing? It is Monday. Yes, Monday. Monday. It's Monday. I hope you guys have a beautiful Monday morning or afternoon or wherever you're watching this. I hope your day was wonderful and very speedy, productive, and positive. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I feel is the hardest thing about being a new YouTuber. Finding your niche. Because a lot of us that start vlogging, we watch the more successful YouTubers, the bigger channels, and we try to figure out what is it that they did to become so successful. A couple of YouTubers, large YouTubers that I watch are Trisha Paytas. Now, Trisha started her channel off by trolling. That's just not for me. But she became very successful at it and then turned it around to be something positive. What is going on, angels? How y'all doing this morning? It is Tuesday. Y'all, do y'all believe it's April the 12th? What in the world is going on? It's a beautiful day here too. Okay, so yesterday on the way to work, we were talking about finding yourself as a new YouTuber. Then I go home and log on to YouTube, and I believe I mentioned Trisha Paytas was one of my favorite large vloggers, successful vloggers. So I go on there and she has something, a vlog, why vote for Donald Trump. Hey guys, what's up, angels? It is, get this, 10 o'clock at night and I'm still up. I have to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, hump day. Yes, honey, closer to the weekend. My camera battery died this morning when I was in the midst of talking about Miss Trisha Paytas. Y'all, can y'all believe she did that video? What was it? Why should you vote for Donald Trump? Let me give you a couple of snippets on what she said.
My generation, and even the younger generation, which is why I really want to make this video, because I feel my generation, the younger generation, is very social media engulfed, and social media is very liberal, and people just repeat what they hear on the news, which is mostly liberal no matter which channel you go to. And I just wanted to make this video maybe to show a different side, or maybe explain a little bit more of where I think Donald Trump is coming from and what's going to do for our country without necessarily the crazy antics that come along with Donald Trump, because I think he's just a little bit of a character, if you will. So I think people just maybe have a hard time understanding and processing these issues and what he's really trying to do, and not spinning his motives and making him seem one way. Okay.
And I get Trisha wanting to explain a little bit more who Donald Trump is, or where she feels he's coming from, because he, like she said, he is a character. But let me just say this. Because of his antics, it overshadows everything. I don't understand what one gets from going to a rally. Now, with that being said, I've never been to a rally. Again, his antics overshadows anything that Donald Trump could potentially stand for, because what you notice is the antics. Okay, I get it. There was a demonstrator there. There was disruptive to the rally. I get it. However, as a potential president, shouldn't you handle that with class, tact, and reason and rationale. Let the security handle it. You screaming out, oh, go get a job? What point are you trying to make? I mean, let calmer heads prevail. Okay, now let me just say this. At the beginning of the video, she did say this is not a trolling video. She gave a couple disclosures, and I hope no one is offended. Now, this is my thing about Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas has over 2 million subscribers. First of all, she lost over 30,000 subscribers when she put that vlog up. I myself would have taken it down. I couldn't have did it. I would have taken it down. Let me show you something else about this video that's still up. And if you want to talk about conviction, she's standing her ground. However, I just probably would have rethought this whole situation. I probably would have had somebody else look at the video before, if I had any second thoughts about it, saying it may offend somebody, I'm not sure. I would have had my friend Shane or Angel or somebody look at the video. Trisha, I think that would have been a great idea. But anyway, let me show you why I would have taken it down. Well, actually, I wouldn't have put it up. But anyway, can we talk about the thumbs down on this? And I'm sorry, y'all. My laptop is tripping right now. Can we talk about the thumbs down on here? 84,000. 84,000 thumbs down versus 11,000 thumbs up. Okay. Let's talk about the amount of comments. Do y'all see how many comments were made on here? I'm 90% sure that a lot of the comments were very negative. Now, I don't feel people should go on Trisha's video and be mean about it. Now, the 30,000 people who elected to unsubscribe, that was their choice. And that's what I would have done. I don't agree with Trisha's video and why she said you should don't vote for Donald Trump. It just doesn't sound educated and informed to me. That's my main thing. It doesn't sound educated and well informed to me. So she doesn't sound knowledgeable. It's just like my opinion. I feel, no, what are the facts? Speak to me about facts. What gives him the credentials to be president? I understand what gives him the right and the credentials to be a businessman. He's very successful. But that doesn't mean he's going to be successful as a president. Because you're a businessman does not qualify you to be president. That's just a fact. And that's not an opinion. That is a fact. I just don't understand. Trisha Paytas has over 2 million subscribers. Now, she lost over 30,000 when she put this vlog up. Which means that I don't think she thought this clearly through. Now, let me just say this, Miss Paytas. You have over 2 million subscribers. 2 million subscribers. That means you have 2 million people, individuals, personalities, stories, histories watching you. People know your story because you're very transparent. We watch your YouTube. We see your growing pains. We see your relationship issues. We see your identity issues with, your weight sometimes. You know you're a very beautiful woman. That's never been an issue. It's your weight, your relationship issues, how you handle things. So we know you're dealing with things and you're very transparent. And that can be motivational, inspirational. Now, the fact that your subscribers know your truth, know your journey, because you choose to put it on YouTube and be very transparent with it. No, you used to be an escort, no, you used to be a stripper, what have you. That doesn't mean you know the history of your subscribers. You don't know those 2 million people that have elected to follow you. You have to be sensitive with the platform that you have. Donald Trump doesn't want illegals here. Let me tell y'all something. Donald Trump says, I'm going to make America great again. Sir, you can't make America great because America is great. Get it right. America is great with all our differences, with all the underlining stuff. We are a great country. So you can't make it great. Didn't Hitler say that about Germany? He was going to make Germany great again? So what happened? Isn't that the same message he gave? Okay, anyway, that's just my opinion. No, wait, that's a fact. That's a fact. Trisha, you have 2 million people. Not 2 million numbers, 2 million people. You don't know their story. You don't know their journey. You don't know what these people have gone through. So with that platform, you have to be sensitive and cognizant of, and very cautious of what you choose and elect to place on your platform. I guarantee you, within your subscription base, there's someone's who has had somebody deported after being here for years, coming here doing the best they could to give their family the best they could to try to make a better life. And one incident got them deported after being here 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. They're gone. Family is now ripped apart. Children born here, mother, father not from here, came over here illegal, worked out in the fields picking oranges, landscaping, welder, concrete layer, whatever, construction worker, whatever. And let me just say this. None of those jobs that I named would Trisha Paytas go work. None of those jobs I named would Donald Trump go work. Because if you come over here illegally, let me put my lighting over here because I need y'all to see me. I need y'all to see me, not only hear me. If you come over here illegally, you're not going to go be a CEO, a CNO, a COO. I work in a hospital, so whatever. You're not going to go be vice president of a company. You're not going to go be president. You're not going to go apply to be a president of a company. You may not even go to McDonald's, Hardee's, Taco Bell, Burger King. Some of those do background checks. You're illegal. You don't have the papers. You don't have the right credentials to pass a background check. What they're going to do is go landscape, construction worker, movers, concrete layers, brick masons. Come on, y'all. They just want a chance. Now, if they're over here illegally doing some crazy stuff, send them home. Send them back. America, we have stuff that we need to resolve. But let me tell you something. America was built on immigrants. And while Donald Trump is talking about building a wall, is he going to put his wife on the other side of the wall who is also an immigrant? She has a quite heavy accent. Doesn't sound like a Southern belle to me. I just need to understand when people say, oh, these illegals coming over here and stealing our jobs. What jobs are they stealing? I need somebody to educate me, inform me, enlighten me. What jobs are they stealing? They didn't steal no job from me. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm a double minority. I'm a black woman. They ain't steal no job from me. Because, first of all, I don't want to go mow grass. I'm just being honest. But if that helps them put a meal on their table for their child, then, hey, go mow that grass. I just don't understand. So what Obama do? He only made it legal for gays to get married? Wonder how many families he helped unite with just making that small decision. Let's think about it. Trisha, also, let me tell you something. With a platform as you have, with the platform that you have, another reason to be sensitive. You don't have to make a decision whether to pay your rent or pay your light bill, or pay your rent and let your lights go off, but at least you have a place to sleep that night. How about I don't pay my rent this time so I can buy groceries so we can eat and then try to catch up the rent? Or wait, how about if I go to an organization that's going to help me pay my rent? Because even though I'm working 40, 50 hours a week, I still don't make enough to pay my rent. this is the audience you may have. You need to be more mindful of what you say, because you don't know your subscribers' journey, even though you've chosen to share yours. Be more sensitive with the platform that you were given. Because as easily as people subscribe to you, well, wait a minute. You know how easily they unsubscribe to you too. 30,000 in one whop. That hurt. Trisha, I didn't unsubscribe to you because I feel like you can do better. Sweetie, this is an opportunity for you. You can turn this around. Your apology video, think before you act. With every action, there is a reaction. This is a learning lesson for you. You can turn this around. I myself did not unsubscribe to you because I think you are a beautiful person. And I don't think you meant any harm. It's just sometimes you just say what's on the top of your head and not being mindful that you have a diverse community that's following you. 2 million people? Do you know there's not cities that have 2 million people in it and you have 2 million subscribers? Come on now. Think before you act. I know you can do better, and I know you can turn this around. I never truly speak on issues on YouTube because I just don't. I just choose not to. But this one, I normally don't touch bases on YouTube drama. I just don't. The Knob knows when they had their drama, I felt like that was a family thing that needed to be handled. And with them, Nina Unrated, I didn't touch on hers because that was a family issue that needs to be dealt with. And I was praying for all of them, because that is a very sensitive situation with those families. Even when the YouTubers have drama between each other, I never jump and say, oh, let me talk. I just don't. But this, I just really felt the need to say something. And I don't know why I was so moved to say it. No, yes I do. Because there are 2 million people who chosen to select you, Trisha. Understand. We are not just numbers in your subscription. We are people with stories. And again, you shared yours, you don't know ours. We choose to stay with you out of loyalty and devotion. However, 30,000 choose to say, enough, I'm done, I'm good, too far. Too far. Be very careful with the platform you're given. Too much is given, much is expected. I expect more of you. You can turn this around. Alright guys, angel hugs. I will talk to you later. I think there's nothing else to be said about this. Bye guys.